Hello, everybody. This is The Home in the World by Rabindranath Tagore. Chapter 4, Sandip's Story, Part 6. Then again, there's Nico. Crank though he be, laugh at him as I may, I cannot get rid of the idea that he is my friend. At first I gave no thought to his point of view, but of late it has begun to shame and hurt me. Therefore I've been trying to talk and argue with him in the same enthusiastic way as of old, but it doesn't ring true. It's even leading me at times into such a length of unnaturalness as to pretend to agree with him. But such hypocrisy is not in my nature, nor in that of Nico either. This, at least, is something we have in common. That's why nowadays I would rather not come across him, and have taken to fighting shy of his presence. All these are signs of weakness. No sooner is the possibility of a wrong admitted than it becomes actual and clutches you by the throat. However, you may then try to shake off all belief in it. What I should like to be able to tell Nico frankly is that happenings such as these must be looked in the face as great realities, and that which is the truth should not be allowed to stand between true friends. There's no denying that I have really weakened. It was not this weakness which won over Bimala. She burnt her wings in the blaze of the full strength of my unhesitating manliness. Whenever smoke obscures its luster, she also becomes confused and draws back. Then comes a thorough revulsion of feeling, and she fain would take back the garland she'd put round my neck, but cannot, and so she only closes her eyes to shut it out of sight. But all the same, I must not swerve from the path I've chalked out. It would never do to abandon the cause of the country, especially at the present time. I shall simply make Bimala one with the country. The turbulent west wind which has swept away the country's veil of conscience will sweep away the veil of the wife from Bimala's face, and that uncovering there will be no shame. The ship will rock as it bears the crowd across the ocean, flying the pennant of Bande Mataram, and will serve as the cradle to my power, as well as to my love. Bimala will see such a majestic vision of deliverance that her bonds will slip from about her, without shame, without her even being aware of it. Fascinated by the beauty of this terrible wrecking power, shall not hesitate a moment to be cruel. I have seen in Bimala's nature the cruelty which is the inherent force of existence, the cruelty which with its unrelenting might keeps the world beautiful. If only women could be set free from the artificial fetters put round them by men, we could see on earth the living image of Kali, the shameless, pitiless god. I am a worshipper of Kali, and one day I shall truly worship her, setting Bimala on her altar of destruction. For this, let me ready. The way of retreat is absolutely closed for both of us. We shall despoil each other, get to hate each other, but never more be free.